Hey everybody, I'm just coming at you guys with a life update. Um, I'm going to start off with addressing a previous video about talking about my depression and talking about, um, what led me to feel the way I was feeling and kind of where I'm at now. So let me just start off with, I am feeling a little bit better. I'm not 100%, but I have taken the time, and that's why I've sucked so much at videos lately, is because I needed to take my time to realize why I was feeling the way I was feeling. And, I think the biggest thing is I haven't really reached a lot of the goals that I've wanted to in my life, and in my weight gain. My weight gain is a huge one because I can't fit into anything I wore from before I had the boys. And I've just thought to myself, I need to take steps to correct the problems I have instead of just wallowing in my problems. So for example, me not having any clothes to wear, that was corrected by going to the thrift store and getting clothes. Another example would be, I have been working out. I've lost 3 pounds since the new year. I know that's not a lot, but I figured if I lose 5 pounds a month, in 4 months I'll be 20 pounds lighter, and at least that weight loss, because I know it's based on a lifestyle change and other things, at least that weight loss, I know that I will probably keep that weight loss up. Instead of doing some crazy crash diet where you starve yourself or something, I know I'm never going to keep up with something like that. So, there's that. But also, I think what I've been kind of depressed about is, and I wouldn't say depressed is the right word, more down. I'm 20 years old and I have 3 kids and I am a high school dropout. And that sounds terrible. I have my GED, which isn't bad, but that was a huge thing that I was upset about. It felt like I was never going to ever move forward in my life or accomplish anything really. So that in itself was hard. And then I realized, I really want Tommy and I to be married, but we put off our wedding because some things came up with our van, and that cost, I think, over $1,000 to fix total in the end, and that forced Tommy and I to put our wedding off, so that's another thing. And overall, I just kind of, and not to mention not having our own place to live. And yes, we do, we don't live for free. We've always, rented an apartment or whatever, but that's not ours, So what we're going to do about it is we're going to start looking at trailers. A house really isn't, I'll be honest with you guys, we're not ready for a house for a number of reasons. Our credit isn't really high enough to get the house we would need, and if we buy a less expensive house, to turn around and sell it would be significantly hard because we would never be able to make the 2 payments. So that's why we're not going for a house right now. So with our tax refund, we're going to go ahead and try and go for a trailer. So that's the first step. I'm going to continue trying to lose weight. I've been doing my workouts and my exercises, and I'm trying, you guys, trying super, super hard to eat less junk food. And that is the hardest thing because junk food is easy, and it's not even that it's easy. I actually bake things like brownies and cookies and things like that, and I love them. But they're not going to help me stay thin. And it's kind of ridiculous because I grew up eating nothing but healthy food. It's my adult life that I've become like this. This isn't even you know what I mean? This is a habit I formed all by myself, was eating junk food. And I don't want my kids to see me eat junk food. Like, I wait till they go to bed just so I could pig out. This is sad, but it's true. And then for my education, I'm going to go back to college for a certificate program. So this way, it would be for a job that I would do online, and so that way I can contribute to this household to a point without having to leave my kids in a daycare. And lastly, and something that I didn't mention was I don't have my driver's license, and that's, you know, ridiculous at my age, you know? I have my permit now, so I will be working towards getting my license and things like that. Like, I don't feel like I need to be perfect. I don't need a huge house and a huge yard and, you know, a bachelor's degree to feel like I've accomplished something, but I do feel like there's no reason for me to not accomplish things. There's no reason for me to kind of do nothing like I've been doing. And there's no reason for me to set that kind of example for my kids, because if my kids see that I didn't go to high school and that I'm overweight and that, you know, I don't have my driver's license and things like that, then they're gonna think it's okay, because kids learn from their parents, and I don't want them to be overweight high school dropouts with no driver's license. It's just, you guys have no idea, because it's really hard to put, sorry if you guys can hear that, that's a train going by. But it is really hard to put my entire life out on the line like that for you guys to hear about, because it does sound sad and pathetic. But, you know, it is the truth, and I've always told myself I'm going to be honest on my channel through my ups and through my downs. I'm not going to be fake. If there's something I don't want to share with you, then I just won't share it with you. But I'm not going to pretend to be something I'm not, and this is what I am. I need to change for myself and for my kids. You know, they don't have a bad life now. Tommy provides a wonderful life for them. But it's time for me to do what I can for them. It's time for me to show them. I want them to grow up in a healthy environment, and I believe that they can do that. That I can do that for them. But they can't. I just feel like I need to set a better example, you know what I mean? I want them to look at me and be like, you know, my mom could do it, so I can too, you know what I mean? I don't want them to see that I'm fat and then be like, well, my mom's fat, so I'll just be fat too, or my mom's this, so I'll just be this too. I want them to learn from my mistakes, but I also want them to I want them to be able to look at me and know that they can be proud of me too, you know? And as far as making videos and stuff goes, I am going to be posting more since I am feeling a little bit better. I don't know how much more as of yet, but I will try to have a video up a day or two after I post this one, so that you guys can see, you know, because Tommy's off of work this week. He's laid off for a week, and I would love you guys to see, you know, what a day is like here when Tommy's home, you know, because he's not in a lot of my videos because he works so much sometimes. I mean, it's not like he works so much all the time, but the times he does get a day off, sometimes I don't, you know, want to film all day. So, you know, I'd love you guys to see and have something to look back on of, you know, having Tommy around. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I want to thank everybody that has been so understanding, and I'll see you guys in my next video.